Hello everybody, my name is Emo Tiger. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a good day. In today's video, I kind of just wanted to really discuss who I think will return after Avengers 4 being, coming out in just under a year now, and I'm super hyped for Avengers 4, especially after that very big cliffhanger which Infinity War left us with. Pretty much the most amazing cliffhanger ever, in my opinion. I usually don't like cliffhangers, but oh yeah, Thanos takes the W in this one and it is awesome. So first off, let me get into who I think will return after Avengers Infinity War. Now, obviously Tom Hiddleston as Loki's contract is up, same with Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, and same with Chris Evans as Captain America, and obviously Chris Hemsworth as Thor. But after all those deaths in Infinity War, it's unclear who we'll actually see after Avengers 4. But I'm willing to bet that, of course, we're going to see all the Guardians again in Volume 3, and of course Black Panther in a sequel and a third movie. Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange in a second and a third movie, possibly a third movie. We don't really know about that yet, but I know that there's most likely a second one on the way, with all these interviews with the directors. There are a few articles that do suggest that we're going to be seeing a second Doctor Strange movie on the way. Another character that, is definitely not at its end in the MCU right now is, of course, Peter Parker as Spider-Man. And we're going to see a second Spider-Man really soon, so I am hyped for that. I mean, not as soon as Avengers 4, but fairly soon, so I am hyped at that because Tom Holland is obviously my most favorite Spider-Man right now. But again, there are a lot of support characters that we are not actually sure whether they will return after Avengers 4. So let me go through and clarify it a bit. Okoye, who's played by Danai Gurira, and Shuri, who is played by Letitia Wright, who are, of course, Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther's siblings, will probably return as they were recently introduced. Not so sure about Don Cheadle as War Machine. I'm not really sure about that whole situation, because he did, of course, get heavily injured in Civil War, and, now that he's patched up, if he were to get roughed up again and, actually really die. I mean, we know that he wasn't one of the snap deaths by Thanos, so I think it is pretty likely that we will see him after Avengers 4, but honestly I have no idea, because I'm pretty sure that Don's contract is also about to run out. So overall, what I think, every hero that I think will still be alive after Avengers 4 doesn't really include much of the main cast of the Avengers. I think that, of course, this whole Gamora situation will actually be sorted out, because we'll find a way to resurrect her, because, of course, she is his adopted daughter. So yeah, I think that overall, we're obviously in Avengers 4, we're gonna see tons and tons of time travel scenes and maybe a few flashback scenes as well, but they're also gonna have to wrap up storylines for major characters. So yeah, as for the core Avengers, like the founding members, I don't think that we're gonna see anything from them after Avengers 4, apart from generic cameos and things like that. Like maybe Tony Stark will pop up in the second Spider-Man or something, just like he did in the first one. But guys, make sure to comment down below and leave your thoughts about who you think will survive and make it through Avengers 4, because at the moment it still looks pretty bleak, even though we know that Thanos is not going to actually take the W for Avengers 4. I still do think that it's still gonna be a pretty hard time for most of our characters, and you know, it's very justified that it is gonna be a 3-hour movie. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped for that. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy this video, guys. Leave a comment down below explaining who you think we're gonna see in films after Avengers 4, because there's tons of unconfirmed MCU projects in the works at the moment.